Literally, as I was about to do this video, I was about to say to everyone that I was 100% not going to be buying Halo Campaign Evolved, because when I heard the news that you needed to have not one, but two PS Plus memberships in order to play local co-op, I was thinking this is why the gaming industry, or partly why the gaming industry, is absolutely going to shit with layoffs, with shocking games, overblown budgets, stupid decisions from corporate companies. And this was just like the icing on the cake. If this was true, I was like, are we doing? And literally today I was ready to do this video and I was like, no, I am not buying Halo Campaign Evolved. I don't care, because even if I've got a PS Plus and even if a mate has PS Plus, why is it if a mate comes around and wants to play co-op on Halo Campaign Evolved, why should we both need to have paid memberships to enjoy that feature of a game that you have to pay a price for? How is it that was even allowed? And to mention, like I've said numerous times, a lot of these single player games back in the day used to have multiplayer modes. It used to be something free that came alongside it when you finished the campaign. Obviously, this one doesn't have a multiplayer mode to it because we know what these companies are like. They want to make more money from consumers. So I can imagine that in the future, some sort of multiplayer Halo will be coming to PlayStation 5. I might be wrong, but that's the idea behind it, really. See how well the sales do. If it's worth it, then bring a multiplayer Halo game to basically PlayStation 5. So let's have a look at this account, because it was just so confusing, and honestly it infuriated me that this was even the case, but supposedly it's a mistake. So let's read this through what the original story was. Developer Halo Studios shared the update. What they originally said is that local split screen co-op required a PlayStation account for each player, which didn't make sense. But as of now, they have now posted an update on this situation. So let's give this a read, because literally as of now, I'm reading this with you. We incorrectly stated that PlayStation Plus is required for local co-op split screen play. Local split screen co-op requires a PlayStation account for each player, but does not require a PlayStation Plus account. As such, both players wanting to play Halo Campaign Evolved in split screen will need a PSN account and a Microsoft account link, but they won't each need to be paying for PS Plus.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
So I just thought maybe one person needed a PSN account, but what I'm reading here is that they both need a PS Plus account and a Microsoft account linked, but they won't each need to be paying for PS Plus. This is still so freaking stupid. You know what? I'm not going to bother buying this. I think they need to change this. This is ridiculous. I've told you guys before who follow the channel that I've had a massive problem with Forza Horizon 5. Lost my Hotmail account, got blocked, and now I can't go into Forza Horizon 5 like offline or online. I just can't go in because I've lost that account. Now I've lost 45 hours in Forza Horizon 5. I found it so annoying that I needed a Microsoft account alongside basically a PlayStation account. Like, it just was so stupid. But hearing this, if a mate comes round, say he doesn't have a PlayStation, some of my mates don't even game. What if they came around and thought, for old time's sake, you know what, come round, let's play some Halo. Then they need to sign up for a PlayStation Plus account. Then they need a Microsoft account. This is ridiculous. Like, you're paying like $50, £50 for this game, and you're making it so hard to just have couch co-op. And this is what I mean. This is why the industry is like failing at the minute in terms of why there's so many layoffs, why there's just a massive gaming crash, because they do stupid stuff like this. Just make it easy where, like in Split Fiction, you just press a button, you have a guest mode on the PlayStation controller, and then you're in. Why is it that they have to then sign up for PS Plus, even if it's not paid, and then they need to get a Microsoft account? I know they want to count the numbers, they want to know what we're doing, and maybe it might bolster their numbers when they say, oh, look how many players have signed up for, I don't know, PS Plus. You know what, I'm not even going to bother buying it, because I don't really care that much. And even if I'm playing it on my own, it's just the fact that why would I want to give money? You have to go through so many loopholes to get to this point. So the original story, obviously, like I just mentioned, was that both players needed to have a paid PS Plus subscription. This was ridiculous. ridiculous. This was so stupid because the developer said if you're playing split screen on PlayStation 5, both accounts will need to have PlayStation Plus. They definitely backed around with this. I don't know. I might be wrong. Oh, and the two of you will also need a Microsoft account and have it linked to your PSN profile. This is ridiculous. So this was obviously, the demands are receiving heavy criticism because this is unusual. The vast majority of PS5 titles with local co-op don't come with these requirements. There's a note in the post that states having these active PlayStation Plus subscriptions will also provide access to online co-op play, but these are two different modes within the game and shouldn't be heavily linked. So even though this has changed, that second person, if they're coming around your house, need to have a Microsoft account and a PlayStation Plus account. You know what? I feel like I'm not even going to bother buying this, to be honest. I feel like until they make it where you don't need anything, like you shouldn't even need a Microsoft account for this. 100%. You shouldn't even need for someone to come in and click a button. What if they never come back again? What if you have another mate round? Do they need to now sign in on their own Microsoft account because the other person, my other mate's left, and say my other mate's come and he wants to try this out? This is so stupid. And obviously here's some of the things people were saying. Needing 2+ accounts for local co-op is crazy and anti-consumer as hell. I'm cancelling my pre-order. I haven't pre-ordered, but I'm out just because I just can't support when companies try and take the piss. And the fact that I don't know if the whole game is on the disc, I don't think it is, because that's just stupid as well. But the fact is that it is confirmed now that you both need a PS Plus account and a Microsoft account. I think it's just so anti-consumer. Like, I don't get why they do this stupid stuff. I just honestly don't get it. This is so infuriating because, like I've said before on numerous occasions, in the gaming industry and other industries as well, or even like governments, not to get too political, but they don't do something straight away. So, for instance, companies will want everything digital game. If they just do that from tomorrow, they know a lot of people are going to get infuriated and they're going to be out. But the fact is, they do it very, very carefully. They do it one small step at a time. And to think now, like comparing this to back in the day where we would get the game on the disc, where we would get a multiplayer mode with this game. You wouldn't need an online subscription. You wouldn't need to pay for online. And now all of a sudden, we have to pay for online play. We have to always be connected to the internet to download the game off the disc now, even if you do have the disc. And now for a local co-op mode, for something so basic, now they want you to have a PS Plus account, and now they want you to have a Microsoft account alongside it. That is so infuriating for such a simple thing. All it needs to do, co-op, split screen, yes. Connect second controller, done. Now you need to go through these hoops so that they know who is playing the game. And for me, you know what? I've never played Halo in terms of like the campaign. I've only played like multiplayer back in the day where we used to have two screens opposite. My mates would have their two Xboxes and we would play multiplayer. So I only played the multiplayer and it was so much fun. But you know what? For me, there's so many games coming out that I'm happy to just skip this now. I was actually looking forward to it because it does look really good. But for me, it's just, I'm out. For something so simple, I would want a mate. And literally, my mate, who we used to play with, he plays a little bit of his PlayStation 5. I would love for him to come over and just play the game. And yes, he has a PlayStation. He hasn't played it for a very long time. But the fact that he would need to create a Microsoft account and then link his PS Plus account, it's just such a bother for such a simple feature. And then, mind you, I need to make up a new Microsoft account and then link that with my PlayStation account to then play the damn game. So this doesn't actually make any sense. And for me, I'm definitely out. There's, like I said, there's so many games to come out. This does look incredible, but it's just ridiculous. They need to reverse this decision. Like, if they want to sell copies of this game, it just makes you think. It feels like they just don't want to sell these games. It just feels like they do stupid stuff and then they think, why is this not profitable? Well, because you're an idiot. Because you're stupid, because you're anti-consumer, because you're corporate, because you don't listen to the community who you're trying to sell this to. And for me, I've said numerous times, on average, people buy 1 to 2 games, new games per year. And for me, I'm the one that is totally different. Yes, I do YouTube and I want to buy all these games, but it's such a hobby of mine. And yes, it's expensive, but I buy a hell of a lot of games per year. I'm like in the, I don't know, I might be in the 10% of buying so many games because I love it. It's a hobby. But when they take the piss like this thinking you're still going to buy the game. It's just such a piss take. So obviously if anyone does buy the game, that is totally up to you. That's cool. That's fine. And for me, I'll probably be playing this on my own. And just like Forza, I would need to connect a bloody Microsoft account, even though I've lost 45 hours and I cannot get that game back, which is so infuriating that you can't link a new Hotmail account, Microsoft account, because I've just totally lost it. I was even up for just doing that because I'm like, all right, cool. Need PS Plus, obviously, because I'm buying it on PlayStation 5. And I need a Microsoft account because this is obviously from Xbox. But what do you think about this news? How stupid is the gaming industry getting? I just can't believe it. As you can see, I just stuttered so much there. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know.